Hey guys, Dan the Wolfman, the Combat System.com, bringing all kinds of catch wrestling and grappling action. Going over Oma Plata, rolling Oma Plata today. I do Oma Platas two different ways. For my guard, I go a slow way where my hip is on my side. When you go fast, you just go on your back like traditional gi style jiu-jitsu wise, but try and roll it fast. There is a difference, okay? This is used anytime you get in this position where a guy's basically on a single, or where you're side to side, or even if you're here, where his arm is wrapped on the outside of both your legs. Wrapped on one leg, but on the outside of your legs. Because depending on where his arm position is, depends on a lot of different things you can do. Okay, crucifixes and everything, if it's on the inside, all kinds of different things. Okay, but it's on the outside here. So if he's here and he's trying to drive in and to take me down, what you do for a rolling Oma Plata is you're gonna dive your hand, okay? Dive, and monkey roll, dive your hand to his elbow and kick your leg up to the sky. Go over this angle. So you're gonna dive your arm, dive your hand, and cup his elbow, okay? Cup the elbow, kick your legs, and do a tight shoulder roll. Here. Okay, and then right away sit up to the seatbelt and wrist control. I already had it stuffed, I could feel it in my stomach. Okay, that's one time the little bit of stomach comes in handy. To here. He's here driving down. I could wrestle him and go heavy on his head and go out, or if we just came to this position right away like we're in a scramble, I might want to keep the momentum going. Tuck and roll. Tuck, grab behind that elbow, okay, tuck under there, kick it up to the sky, triangle him down, hand to wrist, okay, to stuff it, seatbelt. Now, finish the Oma Plata, I'm going to keep our momentum going and come in here. Since that's stuffed pretty good, I can reach my hands in here, grab an S grip, and rock that shoulder forward. Okay, here. Okay? There's all kinds of different finishes. If his hand slips out, you don't want it to, but if his hand slips out, you just pinch your knees together and do an elbow break here. Okay, I would be in here, or S grip. Okay, if I can. But there's a way of attacking the elbow. So anytime the hand slips out, there's still potential for a submission. Okay? He's in on the single. Head's on the inside. I'm gonna tuck and roll. Kick up, seatbelt, go for the finish here. Okay? From here, okay, I might go something in here. Past this and stretch it. Okay, guy got long hair like this on the street, bash his face in the mat. Okay, I might work under here, just do a lat stretch. Okay, sometimes you can come in here and do a short choke on the throat. If you have longer arms, in Japan and Judo, I've seen it finish with a rear naked choke in this position. So, let's go out here and follow this one. You could be defending a single leg takedown standing up. So if the guy comes in on a single, okay, if I kick my leg to the outside, I got head pressure here, but he's driving forward with momentum, I can tuck and go right away. Here, okay, and then work. If I can get in here, S grip here, and then finish the lock, okay, here, stretch him, here, whatever, okay, if you want to pull up on his forehead, his nose, you can always do nasty stuff, throw. Okay, here I lost it, it's not as deep, so it's not so much a shoulder lock now. Now it's an elbow break. Okay, and he's seatbelted here, so he can't shoulder roll. If he does go ahead, shoulder roll. If he does shoulder roll, right, I can try to stay here on, and then do an elbow break, baby arm. Okay, wrist down, still, this is still falcon behind his elbow. So you gotta be ready to follow that up, just in case you mess up, and then his seatbelt him appropriately and he manages to move. So that again from the feet. And on single leg. Because on single leg, I'm getting defense, whether I throw that whizzer in, here, good defense, MMA, flying knee, whatever. But we're just talking rolling Oma Plata now. So you tuck and roll. Drive forward with some momentum. Here, lost it a little bit, in position. S grip there, take the lock, forehead. Let's see. Maybe you end up in a weird position here. Crucial plot in here. Still working here. So you can always end up in funky positions. It's not necessarily the traditional position, but you got a guy locked up catch wrestling style. Think about what you can do. Now, if I wanted to hit and grind, okay, play with pressure points, chokes, tearing noises out of there. So let's do a warm-up from the ground. Rolling Oma Plata, you cup the elbow, you monkey roll. Anytime someone's giving you energy, either wrestle back into the guy, sprawl out of there, or if you feel like you want to go for it, man, you go for it. Okay. See, he's hiding around to kick it under there, so I might have to just go for a lock, get something on his head and his face. Okay. Okay, so even if that slips out a little, you know, ideally you want it here. Ideally you want it there, for the shoulder. One more time, standing. Got a single, driving and hopping around. Okay, so you see where you end up. So rolling Oma Plata, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, look for all my catch wrestling DVDs at thecombatsystem.com.